Linda McMahon says family doing great. So,
Yep.
what culture this is from? McMahon spoke positively, this is Linda, about Donald Trump's relationship with WWE over the years, about her own personal friendship with him. She also gave a speech on stage. Then, right at the end of the chat, the interviewer asked Linda how her family have been faring following an up and down year. Without hesitating, McMahon replied, "Oh, we're all doing great, thank you." It's unlikely that Linda was caught off guard by the question, but she certainly wasn't going to go and stand there and get into detail.
She's well versed in how to answer those questions, because I think hubby Vince probably unknowingly and through her advisors, they tell her how to answer these questions. Just blow it off and keep going. And I don't blame her, because she can't answer for him anyway. Can't answer for the families, and she just moves along. I don't blame her.
Typical politician, though. I wonder if someone's ever going to nail her down and say, what do you think about all these terrible allegations about your husband? Because they are still legally married.
She won't answer. And I think any reporter who would ask her that question and put it on tape, I think that's in very bad taste. She had nothing to do with it. She was associated with it, and that's it. I mean, what do you have to think about? She was married to a guy who had some peccadillos. Is that what is that?
Some deviances.
And she probably knew nothing about it.
She must have known that Vince had other women over the years. How could she not?
Oh, she did. She did. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I don't mean like to that extreme, that.
But listen, she would be. She may be thinking now she should have went ahead and divorced him years ago, because now he's in this other trouble, and that's where a ton of money may go.
Oh no! Well, why didn't she divorce him now? Now that he's a multiple billionaire, not just on paper, but in the bank account.
So that is a good strategy. Divorce him now, get at least half that they can't touch, and she'll be down the road. Do they still live in the same house?
Oh God, no. They I believe have been split and living separate lives for a number of years now.
Okay, say when I was there 10 years ago, were they together then?
That's a good question. Any wrestling detectives out there, can anybody name the last time Linda McMahon was seen on WWE TV? Because I don't think it's been in the 2020s. I hope I'm right there. Maybe the mid-2010s. So, yeah, maybe around that time they officially or unofficially or covertly split up and just lived their separate lives. Here's another question for you about Linda. Do you think that she will be, if this case with Janelle Grant gets to court,
yes,
do you think they will depose Linda about what she may or may not have known?
They could, but I don't know. What would be the purpose of deposing her?
Maybe she could give background information as far as Vince philandering or further.
Well, they got evidence of that. They don't need her to say it.
They might want her to,
Hey, she could just cover it by saying, well, he was my husband and I loved him. I mean, you can't legislate people's feelings. And whether she felt that way or not, that could be her answer. I'm going to have to ask my attorney, Adam Burbrower. I got to ask him about that. He's our legal counsel here now. You know that, right?
I know that. Did he provide you with cigars?
No, but he, very good attorney. So if anybody needs some legal advice, talk to Mr. Burbrower and he'll supply it to you.